Hey y'all, what's going on? What's good? Okay, we have breaking news. As of today, well, let me take it back just to give y'all a little backstory. Pusha T, the Clipse, Pusha T and his brother Malice has an album coming out on July 11th. Kendrick Lamar was one of the features that's on this album. He has a verse on a record called Chains and Whips. And this verse supposedly supposed to be, well, okay, let me take it a step back. This record was supposed to be released last year back in 2024. Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar both have issues with Drake. So I'm assuming because of the whole battle that took place with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, UMG was not having that. Okay, two of Drake ops combining on one record, that was too much for Drake, I guess. So UMG was like, no, it's a no go. So apparently, I know I have not covered this story yet, but Pusha T actually um, was dropped from his label. He was signed to Def Jam. Def Jam is a parent company of UMG. So they were not having it. So they censored the verse. They was trying to censor the verse or at least remove the whole entire verse from the album. And Pusha T was not having that. He was like, heck no, I'm not removing my verse because of Drake. It's not a diss track because of Drake. So I'm not removing my verse. So they parted ways. So fast forward to 2025, the album will be released on July 21st. And the verse got leaked today, y'all. The verse got leaked today, and Kendrick Lamar is going off. He sounds so good. So we're gonna watch Jay Nolan and let him explain and give y'all the backstory of it all. All right, so go ahead and enjoy the video. I'm not gonna say much. I'm gonna let it play.
Here, welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. This is not going to be a very long video. However, we got to get into it, man. We now have at least a portion of the Kendrick Lamar Chains and Whips verse with the Clipse. All right, the Clipse are out in Paris right now with Pharrell for I think they're about to do the Paris Fashion Week thing out there with Louis Vuitton. Pharrell is debuting all new designs with, of course, pushing Malice. But in the time of them being out there, they're playing songs from the new album. And we now have video of the Clipse and Pharrell playing the infamous verse. The verse that got them in all of the trouble with Def Jam and UMG. The verse that they had to pay multiple millions of dollars to be let out of their contract so that they could be independent and go over to Roc Nation. The verse that was basically the wedge between them successfully putting their album out or having to figure out another way to go about these things. The verse that was being censored. The verse we've been talking about for weeks. We finally have it. I ain't gonna waste too much motherfucking time. Let's go ahead and play it because I feel like UMG or somebody gonna fucking circle the block. Well, UMG can't. So it will be Roc Nation at this point. But let's see what the fuck we got here. Oh shit, man. Big shout out to CY Shells. Okay, Kendrick Whips and Chains verse. Let me go ahead and press play, man. Let me shut the fuck up. Oh, yo. Y'all hear that fucking alliteration in there? The Jenna, show up to your gender reveal, the gin and juice, the gender. Oh, shit. Nigga said some shit about ginger root. What the fuck? Yeah. I gotta run that shit back. Hold on. I ain't the one to collide with. Hip hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. He said, I'm killing this shit. Hip hop just died again, Nas. But I'm gonna look out for Rakim on the way out. Hold the fuck up. Hold on.
Rings, murder, and sirens. Let's be clear, every song is
Show up at your gender reveal and tell them, give me mine. This nigga going.
I am the general, wear my gin and juice. Every song in the book of Genesis, let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me, well here's the ginger root.
Niggas want the tea on me, well here's the ginger root. Here the ginger tea for you niggas. And that's not even the whole verse. That's not even the whole fucking verse. Niggas want the tea on me, well here's the ginger root. I generate residuals. And that's not even the whole fucking verse. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. His talent, of course. I sent your ass back to the cosmic. So that's why it's so controversial. Because he said, I sent your ass back to the cosmic. I sent your ass back to the friendly skies, nigga. I murked your dumb ass. I'm out. So this had to be put out after the verse. I mean, this had to be recorded after the beef. The things I've seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope dreams, murder, and sirens. Ain't Kaleidoscope Dream, ain't that, what is that, Frank Ocean album, ain't it? Nah, I'm bugging. Fucking Miguel. I was just talking about Miguel the other day. Miguel shit, Kaleidoscope Dreams. Murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again, and half of my profits may go to Rakim. Right? And remember on Whacked Out Murals, he say, this ain't for the lyricists, right? So this is for real shit. This is, you know what I mean? So that all that hip-hop shit, I'll be the nigga to kill it and bring that shit back to life. That nigga going crazy on here. Now, fuck, man. We still got a few more weeks until this album drops to hear this shit in full effect, to get the full verse, to hear it in full HD. God damn it. And that nigga was the gin shit he was doing. The general, oh my goodness. This nigga was going ape shit. So, for people that felt like we were going to get nostalgia all over again, we did. In a different way. In a different form. Right? But this is also a testament to, you know, some people felt like, and this is just what I've been seeing. Some people felt like, you know, Kendrick may have taken, you know, some of the bars out on his more recent records. So this is also showing that he can bar up and go crazy with the metaphors and still go crazy with the wordplay, because that fucking alliteration that he was getting into, that's old school Kendrick. That's a decade ago Kendrick. He's still there. So he's showing niggas, don't get this shit fucked up because I'm out here making, you know what I'm saying, making palatable music and doing this big ass tour and whatever, nigga. I still got that in me. I could still tap into that zone and scorch everything just off that. I still got that funk flex in me, nigga. Where I'll pull up to the radio station and bomb on shit. I could still do that shit. Don't think just because it's new niggas out here and I'm a vet now and I've been, you know what I mean? I'm moving on into another phase. Shit getting crazy. This is the verse, people. This is the verse. Now, let me get into DJ Head because he said something the other day, I think yesterday or the day before, where he reiterated that niggas ain't getting rid of Dot no time soon. Basically telling niggas to grab a seat, grab a snack, and stay tuned. All right, so I had to do some digging because I'm like, where the fuck is the shit that I saved? All right, so it says here, year 2 so far has been a statement year for Kendrick. If you're not with this, it's about to be a long next few years for you. He's saying, I'm here, I'm present. You're going to have to deal with me because this ain't going away.
Because this is the statement year. So I think, like I said, I don't remember when I said it, maybe last year. If you're not with this,
the Olympics are still coming.
It's gonna be a long.
The Olympics are still coming.
It's gonna be long for you.
South Park movies and shit are coming.
Hey, stay on stream and go on tours. That's all you can do.
Tours. Save your money.
Stay on stream and go on tours. That's all you're gonna be able to do because this ain't going away.
I love that. See, that's my favorite part. My highlight of just the BT Awards is, I mean, it's theatrics with some cool performances. Everything's cool, but Kendrick showing up was the highlight to me.
5 BET Awards, 5 Grammys, 2019.
He was there.
That's not that long ago. That's not that long ago.
Yeah, I think it's a statement year. I think that is making it known, making his presence felt on everywhere. And
doing that well.
You know, him and Solana
go see
pulled
me
up.
and SZA on tour. Go see me and SZA on tour.
Yeah, I think he's making a statement that I'm here, I'm present, and you don't have to deal with me.
All right, that's DJ Head. That's his estimation. Of course, we know better than anybody over here. We can't take DJ Head's word as definitive. Things that he says may come to fruition at later points, or sometimes he may speak out of turn. I don't think he's a liar by any means, because he has inside information. It's just that he's so cryptic with how he speaks and all of that. But, you know, he says this is a statement year, so we might not be done. Even with this Clipse verse that we just listened to, that might not be the end of it, right? Once he fully wraps the tour, who knows what else could be in store? You know what I mean? Like when he really gets some time, because we know for sure, wasn't he in the studio in New York? Was I tripping? But I thought people were saying that Kendrick was heading into a studio in New York. I don't think he was going in that motherfucker just to listen to some shit, but you know, maybe he just wanted to hang out. I don't know. I don't know how he get down with his studio etiquette. Okay? But he may not be done. He may be spinning a block. Now, when I say spinning a block, I mean musically. I'm not talking about diss records. I personally, as much as I enjoyed the Kendrick and Drake beef and the songs that we got out of it and the era that has spawned from it, when I hear Kendrick Lamar music moving forward, I'm not going to go into it with the belief that he's dissing somebody or has to diss somebody, or, you know, to try to pigeonhole him into a diss rapper. So whatever you decide to come out with, sir, I will be all ears. I'm here for it. Okay? If Kendrick never battles again in our lifetime, I will be perfectly satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I like all the albums. I like all, you know what I mean? I'm content. You ain't got to do that shit. You know what I mean? If you want to speak on Joey and let that be a thing, cool. If not, I'm cool with it too. You feel me? The nigga did his shit. So I'm all ears. Now, I will say, as excited as I am to hear this Chains and Whips record, because we've now heard Push's verse, we've now heard No Malice's verse, and we've now heard probably at least half to the majority of Kendrick's verse. I'm actually a little bit disappointed that it leaked. Or I won't say leaked because they're playing it in public. But I am a little bit disappointed that, because I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to talk to y'all about it. I'm happy. I don't want nobody to misconstrue my words. But I actually kind of wanted to wait until the entire album was out to talk about that record, to talk about that verse, to get into the whole ambiance of the record, to get into like the entire album. And like, kind of like when Playboi Carti shit dropped, right? Like everybody had to tune into the Playboi Carti album, and then we got the Kendrick verses, and then it was like, okay, now what's he saying? Who's he talking to? What's going on? I was kind of hopeful that we would have that experience rather than getting a piece of it via video, and then now we still got a couple weeks, and it kind of like, by the time the album drops, we know the majority of the verse. It's not a severe level of disappointment because I'm always excited to hear more Kendrick, you know, just to talk about Kendrick, just to even, you know, just to see a fucking registration of the Bodies Deets record is conversation, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think that I wish we would have had to wait a little bit longer to experience this in full HD, you know? And that's just the audiophile in me. That's just the album lover in me, to hear like how this this song was gonna be sequenced in the grand scheme of the album. To hear that verse, to have that shock value of that first listen, I feel like that's been diminished just a little bit. I'm still anxious to hear it. You know, it's an excellent verse, but you know, just me being a fan.
So until next time, see y'all later.